Hi, and welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Music Lessons. I'm Nick, and I'm here to talk today about the E minor chord and rhythms. So, E minor chord is an easy chord to play starting out. What you need, remember, we're going to use our numbered fingers. So on our left hand, or if you're right-handed, either way, on our hand we're going to use pointer as 1, middle as 2, ring as 3, and pinky as 4. So we're going to take our number 2 finger, put it on our A string, 2nd fret, ring finger, or number 3 finger, we're going to put it on D string, 2nd fret. Should look a little like this. There's a reason we're using these 2 fingers, because we want to go into another chord from here. But for right now, let's just keep this simple. Let's do a straight strum for now. Should sound like that. A little dark and mysterious, right? Now, what you don't want is a sound like this, right? Or any sounds like this. Remember, to get a clear, nice chord, you want to be as close to the fret as possible without going over. You also do not want the rest of your fingers hanging on, right? You don't want that thumb over the edge, because you want space in between those fingers, right there. You want that little bit of space, right? You want it to look like sound. You want that sound. Okay, so as you might remember in another video, we went over quarter notes. So in this, we are going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's quarter notes, all down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's take this chord, this E minor chord, and let's move on from the down strums or the quarter notes, and let's move on to something called 8th notes. Now, 8th notes are comprised of the same amount of time, you just are adding more notes, right? So if you think about it as if your foot's tapping, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That foot can't tap without coming up. Can't tap a second time without coming up. So what we are doing is adding another note in between. So we call those ands. So now we have 8 8th notes where before we had 4 quarter notes. So now it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So how we're going to do those on the guitar, one of 2 ways, depending on what style of music or what kind of song you're playing. In this first example, we're going to go down up. All right? So it's going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, a lot of confusion comes from trying on the upstrokes to hit every single string. Not only does that sound terrible, you're probably going to lose your pick inside your guitar if you play an acoustic guitar. If not, you're going to drop it on the floor. The main thing is to keep a consistent sound. So that means coming up, you probably just need to hit a few of the strings, which would probably be your high E, your B, your G, and possibly your D string. What you want is that consistent sound. So when you go to play faster eventually, right, you have a consistent sound that you like and the listener likes, right? Not this. Nobody wants to hear that, and you're not gonna think you're doing a good job, because really you aren't if you're playing like that. Option 2 on 8th notes, again, depending on the style of song, is all down strokes for 8th notes. And that would sound something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? You're going all downs on that. That's not for every song, right? Just depending on what you're going for. Right? Sounds better and it's easier to do, and it wears you out a lot less if you do it in the down-up motion, right? Till you get to where you're playing more heavy rock or possibly punk rock songs. And that's where your will come into play, okay? Maybe some quiet palm muting, which we might get into later. So for right now, with this lesson, let's work on getting that E minor chord down, as well as working on our 8th note strums. All right, thanks so much. Remember, start playing, keep playing.